I looked into the old well, and something looked back.
There was an old well behind my grandmother's house, one that had been sealed off with a rusted iron grate for as long as I could remember. The bricks were crumbling, the mortar blackened with age, and the stone rim was slick with moss. As kids, my cousins and I were warned to stay away from it. Bad things live in the dark, Grandma would say, her voice thick with warning. I never questioned it until last week, when I found the lock on the grate broken. I had returned to my grandmother's house after her passing, alone in the hollow silence of a home now emptied of life. The air inside smelled of dust and old books, but it was the backyard that drew me in. Something about the well made my skin prickle, a tugging curiosity that I couldn't shake. The sky was overcast, the air heavy with the promise of rain. I stepped closer, peering down into the yawning, black mouth of the well. It stretched deep into the earth, the bottom lost in darkness. I expected to hear the soft splash of water, maybe see the glint of damp stone. But instead, I saw movement, a ripple, as if something had shifted just out of sight. I swallowed hard. It had to be my imagination. But then, in the depths of the well, something blinked. Two pale, reflective eyes stared up at me. I stumbled backward, heart hammering against my ribs. The eyes didn't belong to an animal. No gleam of curiosity, no recognizable form. Just two pinpricks of silver-white light fixed on me. Then, a voice rose from the well. "Help me." It was weak, broken, like wind whistling through a hollow space. It echoed from deep below, trembling through the stones. I wanted to run. Every instinct screamed for me to get away, to never come near the well again. But my feet wouldn't move. "Please, help me." It sounded so human. I hesitated, inching closer again, gripping the mossy edge of the well. "Who's there?" I called, my voice barely above a whisper. Silence. Then, slowly, something shifted. A pale hand rose from the darkness, its fingers impossibly long, grasping the inner wall of the well. The skin was too smooth, too stretched, as if it had never touched sunlight. My breath caught in my throat as another hand emerged, pulling something upward. I wanted to run. I should have run, but I couldn't move. The thing in the well dragged itself into the dim light, its face a ghastly mimicry of a person. Too thin, too stretched, the mouth too wide. The eyes, those horrible silver-white eyes, locked onto mine, filled with hunger. And then it smiled. My stomach lurched as its lips parted, revealing rows of needle-like teeth. "I've been waiting for you." I stumbled back, my hands slipping on the damp stone as I scrambled away. The thing moved fast. Faster than anything should. A hand shot out, fingers clawing at the edge of the well, stretching toward me. I turned and ran. The house loomed ahead, but I knew that I was being followed. I slammed the door shut, locking it, pressing my body against the wood. My breath came in ragged gasps. For a moment there was silence. Then, from the backyard, I heard it. A slow, scraping sound. Fingernails dragging across the window pane. I looked up, heart pounding. Outside the glass, the thing from the well was staring in. It grinned wider, pressing a pale hand against the window. Its lips moved soundlessly, but I knew what it was saying. "Let me in." And behind it, from the depths of the well, other eyes began to open.